What's up, y'all? Y'all know it's your girl Pillow Boo here on another Wednesday on Chat That with IntellectualRadio.com. So you already know what you gotta do. You gotta go to Instagram and subscribe, go to YouTube and subscribe. Then go to Facebook and subscribe. It's all chat, ChatDat. And make sure you go on intellectualradio.com and subscribe to that too, y'all. So we got a real hot show for y'all tonight, y'all. We gonna talk about some 420 activities. We gonna talk about some things that's been going on for Easter. And then we got a few ladies that's gonna come on and we gonna talk about missing women in Chicago with G Ivory from the Ninja Show. So it's gonna be real dope. I want y'all to stay tuned and I want y'all to make sure y'all call in. I want y'all to remember that tonight you can't call in until after 9:30. You will not be able to call in until after 9:30. So make sure y'all stay tuned and we'll be right back. Peace.
Hey, Pillow Boo, what up, baby? J out, what up? Better understand me, they better understand me. You got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go down on the radio. You got something to say, then let me know. I'm trying to chit chat on the radio. Chat that on radio. Chat that radio. Chat that radio. If you got something to say, then let me know. Chat that radio. Chat that on radio. If you got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go live on the radio. But at night when it goes down, 10 or 12 y'all tell me hold it down. The best talk show represent my town. What's something to say? Let me know now. Say it with your chest, act bold. You can call them anonymous, just let us know. The live interviews, you can stream Facebook or YouTube. Trying to get in touch.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Pillow Boo. And y'all already know this. Chat That on Intellectual Radio. So first, y'all, let's talk about this 420, of course. So y'all know what I've been doing all day. Y'all don't even talk about it. Y'all know what I've been doing all day. It's 420. It's been a nice day. So what y'all been doing? Nobody has been throwing parties like they used to. I used to throw pillow parties, but I had to stop throwing the pillow parties. They got overcrowded over the years. Y'all, let me know what y'all doing. Comment right now on the YouTube page and right here on this live. What y'all was doing today? Cause don't mind my hat. I got my eyebrows done, y'all. It was real nice. But today, 420. Shout out to everybody, all the Aries with the birthdays for today and this month. All the Aries. I heard y'all dangerous to be around. I heard y'all dangerous to be with. April talking about the PPP. April, we have not even got to the PPP. You don't even ask for PPPs. You ain't even do the PPP last time. So what is you worried about the PPP for? Please let me know, April. That's all you comment. She is so funny. Y'all don't mind my sister. She crazy. We ain't even talking about the PPP. So we know she been on the 420 activities today. Y'all, what y'all been doing with these 420 activities? I seen a few people had a few kickbacks and a few little functions. They had some, y'all had some food for sure. Then y'all, I know y'all did. Tell me about it, cause I had some shrimp Alfredo. I was at home. I went, y'all. I found some ice cream today. That's how I knew it was 420. They had the Little Debbie's ice cream. I never seen this before. It was a zebra cake, the oatmeal cream pie, and the Swiss roll. All of them ice creams. I posted it on my page. Make sure you go to Portia Pillow Boo Walker page on Facebook and Pillow Boo on Chat That, and you'll be able to see the ice cream. I'm telling y'all, go to Walmart and get the ice cream. It was so good, y'all. I bought all three of them. So y'all know it's been a real nice day. April. April only talking about the PPP. We haven't even got that far, but yes, they have brung back the PPP. Y'all, what y'all gonna do? Y'all finna do the PPP again? Tell me, cause I ain't get that money last time. But it would be nice to get that money this time. I'm gonna just say that. We ain't gonna tell nobody else. Y'all get in the inbox. No, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. But for real though, they said that they did bring back the PPPs. The program is back, y'all. Chime in. My sister want to know right now, how can she get in tune with the PPP? Obviously, she is losing her mind. She said, "Is it free? Is what free, April? Ain't nothing in the world free. I never seen that before. Unless you come to my event on May 7th for the Mother's Day barbecue, the day before Mother's Day barbecue. It will be gifts, a bouncy house, balloons. Just look for the balloons out there. Food, drinks, music. It's gonna be real nice. So bring everybody out. Bring your aunties, your sisters, your cousins, your friends, your baby mamas, your wives, your girlfriends, your side chicks. Bring them all out to come and get them a Mother's Day gift. It's free for everybody. Y'all come there on May 7th. Don't forget. And don't forget, y'all, I do have my fashion show coming up August 4th. It's going to be real dope. The biggest fashion show in Chicago. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. So tickets go on sale real soon. Y'all, they go on sale real soon. And I need y'all to tune in to that. I am also looking for entertainment for this event. So if you're looking to get your music out there and you looking to go ahead and promote yourself and get your music out there, hit me up, jump in my inbox and let me know. But we're going to take a little break and we'll be right back. April ain't got no PPP money and ain't nobody out here talking about it, y'all. Y'all, I'll be right back.
Better understand me, they better understand. You got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go down on the radio. You got something to say, then let me know. I'm trying to chit chat on the radio. Chat that on radio. Chat that radio. Chat that radio. If you got something to say, then let me know. Chat that radio. Chat that on radio. If you got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go live on the radio. But at night when it goes down, 10 to 12 y'all tell me hold it down. The best talk show represent my town. What's something to say? Let me know now. Say it with your chest, act bold. You can call them anonymous, just let us know. The live interviews, you can stream Facebook or YouTube. Trying to get in touch with Pillow Boo. Late nights, I need a cut, I need a Pillow Boo. Ask questions, they know who we are. Team full of heavy hitters, every upcoming stars. If you got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go down on the radio. You got something to say, then let me know. I'm trying to chit chat on the radio. Chat that on radio. Chat that radio. Chat that radio. If you got something to say, then let me know. Chat that radio. Chat that on radio. You got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go live on the radio. Different topics, different options. Man, you heard what happened, let me give you the gossip. This person got into it with this person. Wow, everybody in the club was watching. The other bar was popping, and I mean popping. Ripping the wrong way, but it wasn't no stopping. Say y'all, and my brother understand me. They had to pay attention in case they didn't understand me. Who we sponsored by? Heart Radio. I just throw it in. I had to let you know from 2012, you already know it goes down. What it likes to record with the best in town. You got something to say, then
What's
let
up,
me know.
y'all? It's your girl Pillow Boo, and I'm back. And of course, guess who finally jumped on the scene with us today, y'all?
What's up? It's Tip Sugar in the house.
Sugar. Sugar running a little late, baby. Out in
I'm
that
here.
rain. She got that big body
I'm
Jeep.
here.
Yeah. Sugar, tell them what you got going on.
Oh Lord, I got the salon is coming along. I'm hiring nail techs, estheticians, hairstylists. I have a tutorial for those of you that want to learn a little bit more, get a little deeper into the nail industry. I have tutorials in person that I give. So hit me up 773-440 nail 440 nail 6245 for more information or for some appointments, or if y'all know somebody. My cousin, my auntie is an esthetician. She's, she does skin, she does hair, she does nails. Tell her to call me. Stop by, because we got some stuff coming as soon as I get it going.
Yes. Y'all look, if y'all want to get y'all some money, make y'all some money. She looking for somebody to do some hair, some nails, some estheticians, some lashes, some massages, rub you
Yes.
down. She
I
trying
got
to do
some
it
spa
all.
packages.
She got
Groupon
some
coming soon.
she got some Groupon. She on the style
Oh.
seat. Y'all go ahead. Get in tune with Sugar, of course. She got some hot stuff jumping on, of course. Now let's talk about the PPP. April, your part of the first of all, how did you get the PPP last time?
Yeah.
You we ain't gonna say that on air, girl.
Sometimes,
girl, they said the PPP is coming back out. Is y'all
Really?
doing it again? Well, it's out. I'm not gonna say it's coming back out. It's out, baby. But I heard it's for restaurant funding.
I was about
for
to say they're
everybody.
not doing it like they was before. though.
Yeah, it's for restaurant funding. So I want y'all to know I'm giving y'all good knowledge. If y'all apply for the PPP, you're gonna be telling these people you own a restaurant. So when they
Yeah,
come in
you have
there
to have
talking
a- I
about
knew it was
where's Lil
different.
Ray Ray's Chicken Shack, don't be looking slow. Talking about I was a landscaper on my taxes. No, baby, that ain't what
He
you
gonna be
said on
looking
your
like that
PPP.
dude.
You went and got that money, baby. That's what it
forget his
is.
name.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
I want
they'll
y'all
come
to
and get you.
understand that. I want y'all to know that they watching. I personally
You
feel
better
like
tell 'em.
it's a setup.
It
They
is.
put it out there the first time, it was real sweet. They put it out there the second time, they watched everybody eat it up. Why put it out there a third time if you know billions of people got scammed from this?
Yeah, but that's why they got the stipulations now, and they're trying to give it to more of the bigger corporations, more of the restaurant industry,
Right.
because they suffered, I feel like, more than anybody as far as who got the money, who didn't get the money.
True.
In the big box realm, not the little people that needed the money and didn't get it too, because a lot of people lied, and the people that lied kind of messed it up for a lot of businesses. A lot of businesses went under because they needed the funding and couldn't get it because Ray decided, last night he's selling T-shirts. I'm just saying.
And it was crazy
So-
because the restaurants had stuff in the window that was like, thanks such and governor such and such
Yeah.
for the shutdown will be closed from here until here. And it was like, man, I can't even get a
Yeah.
Philly cheesesteak with grilled onions.
Well, a lot of them decided to just do the order in thing, but
you know who never closed? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Maxwell's on Roosevelt,
But
they
why-
never shut down.
They never would have had to. They was always walk up. They was smart.
But
all of the walk up restaurants didn't suffer. It was the ones you had to sit down.
No. It was some at first. It was a lot of restaurants that were like shut down. That even for the walk up.
Yeah, but with somebody like Maxwell, though, you know doggone well, everybody gonna eat Maxwell at 2-3 in the morning when you drunk and ain't got nowhere else to eat something from. Where you going? McDonald's or Maxwell's? Them the only two that might be still open at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, you finna go sit down? Or maybe White Castle.
I ain't
but who want to go to White Castle?
White Castles.
That's
White
sad
Castles.
to say it like that, but it's the truth.
I want to say this before we can get this PPP going. I don't know who keeping White Castles in business.
You know what, Lima?
But
first of all, they
when the
breakfast is off
pandemic
the
hit,
chain.
when the pandemic hit, I knew White Castles was gonna be shut down for good, and it seemed like they made the
White
most
Castle,
money.
Yeah,
It seemed
anything
like
that
they
had
made the most money.
All of the chains that had the the option.
Right.
Drive through, walk up. They survived. It was all of the hoity-toity bougie ones that you wanted the ambiance of the restaurant. Those were the ones that kind of went to.
I suffered.
Or you want to sit in the tent? Lie. Did you do the tent thing with the bonfire?
I did.
That's what's up. Well, I'm glad.
I did.
I'm glad people did that. Though.
I did the igloo.
I wasn't doing it.
I was because I'm the bougie one that needs
I'm bougie,
to sit
but I
down.
get cold too fast, and then I can't enjoy my food.
You just gotta bundle up. But it was actually pretty warm because it was closed in. It didn't feel as cold as you thought it would be out there
on certain nights.
Yeah,
probably.
well, yeah, on certain.
That's
nights.
what I'm saying.
You better watch the weather before
exactly.
You better watch the weather. April say just call her Big Lou House of Chicken and Waffles.
Man, listen, everybody's cooking skills improved during the pandemic. I know mine did. I ain't gonna even lie. And YouTube, thank you. I tell everybody, I can do all things through Christ in YouTube and Pinterest.
She ain't lying. Y'all be careful.
Up with some what?
She ain't lying. Y'all be careful fouling them PPPs. We gonna take a little break and then we'll be right back with G Ivory from the Ninja Show with Missing Women in Chicago. Peace.
Jay out, what up? Better understand me, they better understand me. You got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go down on the radio. You got something to say, then let me know. I'm trying to chit chat on the radio. Chat that on radio. Chat that radio. Chat that Radio. If you got something to say, then let me know. Chat that. Radio. Chat that on radio. Got something to say, then let me know. Got the little live on the radio. But at night when it goes down, 10 to 12 y'all tell me hold it down. The best talk show represent my town. There's something to say, let me know now. Say it with your chest, act bold. You can call them anonymous, just let us know. Live interviews, you can stream Facebook or YouTube. Trying to get in touch with Pillaboo. Late nights, I need a cut, I need a Pillaboo. Ask questions, they know who we are. Team full of heavy hitters, yeah, we upcoming stars. If you got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go down on the radio. You got something to say, then let me know.
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know it's your girl Pillow Boo, and of course my girl
Tiff Sugar. How y'all doing?
Yes. And of course, we got a special guest for y'all today. I got Mr. G. Ivory here from the Ninja Show, and he's going to be talking about missing women in Chicago, y'all. So I want y'all to pay attention. I want y'all to listen. I want y'all to do whatever you need to do. Cut the kids off. You know how you got the off button, cut them off, because this is going to be real serious. How you doing today, Mr. Ivory?
How you doing? Well, what I've been trying to I want people to know is that we're doing something special on Mother's Day. So I've got 4 women that have missing family members that's been missing for like Kira Coles. Um, her mother is coming to the press conference, and she's been missing out for like 4 years now. She's the postal worker that was pregnant. And yeah, I've been like helping managing her doing press conferences with ABC, CBS, NBC, and Chicago Sun-Times for the past 4 years now.
So have they found any clues to where she's going? Have they found any leads for her case or anything? Or it's just a cold case?
It's been kind of like a cold case because the police been playing games with her. Like for instance, the police told her to tell everybody that pretend like that's your daughter that's in that video with her running back and forth. And then she know that's not her daughter. She said, that's not my daughter. And the police said, lie, pretend like it's your daughter.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's like they want the credit for it or something.
They saying they don't want people to think that's not her. So they want to think that's her. You know the video they've been showing with Kira Cole's running back and forth in the video. They saying that's her. That wasn't her.
That wasn't her.
Else.
So that
was
video,
next door neighbor. That's
so the video that was out for Kiara Coles, because we want to put out facts when we put this out here. Exactly. The video that's out with Kiara Coles running back and forth when she originally got took, that is not her.
Yep.
The police asked her mom to lie and say it was her so that they can pretend like they had a lead in the case.
I guess so.
Wow.
Okay, that's very sickening. Deep. Yes.
And there's other stuff too with the case too though. They I think they said they had some video of her giving $400 away to a friend of hers at the ATM, but they told the mama they're not going to release it to her to let her see who the person was that she gave the money to.
So they won't allow her mom to see the video?
Yeah, and it was I think she said they gave $400 after ATM. The police said it was $400, and they don't want to say where it was at Walgreens or a bank or whatever. They just said it's ATM, and she gave her friend $400, and they're not going to give the address or nothing or show the video. And I'm like, why do that? Why teach somebody like that?
Y'all hear this?
So I have I want to get a little background on you. What first got you involved with this?
Well, I have some friends that's friends of Kira Coles. My friends are friends of Kira Coles. Okay.
So
like
that's
the people I hang with.
That's how you first started to help the moms of the missing women.
Yeah, that too. And plus, years ago, when I was first running my TV show, I have an R&B hip hop TV show. I had a coworker. My coworker, her grandson that she was taking care of, his name was Darren Albert, and he got beat to death by 5 kids at in front of Springer High School with 2x4s. He was like 15 years old. Mm-hmm. You never heard of the story back in 2010?
No.
A little boy, 15 years old, got beat to death with 2x4s. And they solved the case off YouTube because the judge and the judge and the courts saw the video of all the people that beat the boy to death, Darren Albert, on YouTube, and that's how they solved the case.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay, so who are the women that you have with us today?
Well, I have LaShawn Walker out there, and her grandson, I was like about 3 or 4 years old, and her daughter that was like 25. They was in Indiana, and when they was in Indiana, he was just the little boy was over there just to be babysitter though, right? And so all of a sudden, the step grandmother woke up and she said they're gone. The kids are gone, and they're like, what? They're gone. And so like David, that happened like about what 6 years ago? 6 years ago,
Wow.
yeah, in Indiana.
Wow. And the other lady?
Oh, the other lady is Miss Laws, her daughter, Jakara Laws. She's been missing now for about 6 years too.
Okay. So, what is it that you want everyone to know today?
Well, on Mother's Day, like I'm saying, though, we're doing a press conference with all the news media, ABC, CBS, NBC, and Chicago Sun-Times. We're doing a press conference on Mother's Day, and so when we do it on Mother's Day at the Deli Center, we want to show awareness. We want people. If you've seen something out there with one of these kids out here that's been missing, and we're talking about, let the police know. Let the police know. Don't do it for the reward money. Do it from your heart, the kindness of your heart.
And what time will the press conference be?
The press conference should be like about 1 o'clock at the Deli Center.
1 o'clock at the Daily
Outside.
On
Center
Mother's Day.
downtown on Mother's
On
Day.
On
Mother's
Mother's
Day.
Day, May the 8th.
Y'all hear that?
May the
Mother's
8th.
Day
Yeah,
at the Daily Center.
but I do what I do is I do a birthday party for Kira Coast every year on her birthday.
Mm.
We have people donate food. We have people donate food. We have people donate liquor, and we do a birthday party for her on her exact birthday every year.
Okay. And where do you have the parties at?
Well, sometimes we might do it in it's called the Pilsen. We'll do it in Pilsen.
And when is her birthday?
It should be on the 28th September. Yeah, it's like September. It's in September.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll keep in tune with that. We're going to take a short break and then we'll bring in Miss Howard and LaShawn to speak about their families. Thank you, Mr. Ivory, for being on.
Thank you.
Okay.
Better understand me, they better understand me. You got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go down on the radio. You got something to say, then let me know. I'm trying to chit chat on the radio. Chat that on radio. Chat that radio. Chat that radio. If you got something to say, then let me know. Chat that radio. Chat that on radio. Got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go live on the radio. But at night when it goes down, 10 or 12 y'all tell me hold it down. The best talk show represent my town. What's something to say, let me know now. Say it with your chest, act bold. You can call them anonymous, just let us know. The live interviews, you can stream Facebook or YouTube. Trying to get in touch with Pillow Boo. Late nights, I need a cut, I need a Pillow Boo. Ask questions, they know who we are. Team full of heavy hitters, every upcoming stars. If you got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go down on the radio. You got something to say, then let me know. I'm trying to chit chat on the radio. Chat that on radio. Chat that radio. Chat that radio. If you got something to say, then let me know. Chat that radio. Chat that on radio. Got something to say, then let me know. About to go live on the radio.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Pillow Boo, and of course, my girl.
Tiff Sugar. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
And we have two women here today who are going to tell us about their stories with missing children today in Chicago. So first, we're going to start with Miss Howard.
Yes.
Okay, Miss Howard. First, can you tell us your daughter's name?
Her name is Jerica Laws. We live in actually Park Forest, Illinois. She went missing August 17th of 2015. At the time of her disappearance, she was 24 years old, but it's 6 years plus later. So she's now 30. She'll be 31 in July.
And how has that been for you?
Very difficult for my entire family because I have other children that's adults, that's her siblings. So to be quite honest, it's not an easy task for any of us at all. But the reason I'm still here, and I mean alive, is because of my other kids. My therapist actually knew that I was going to do something stupid because I thought I couldn't live with this pain, which is unbearable, really. It really is. So she had me bring my children in on my session because she knew it. And they all had reasons that they thought they could have prevented Jerica from going missing, but they also talked about lose if they lost their mom and how that would make them feel. So I decided that I had to live for them. Otherwise, I wouldn't be living. It's something that is unbearable, and it's a constant. Um, the world is so big. I'm just going to paint this picture. As parents, we're supposed to protect our children, right?
Right.
And when your baby goes missing, no matter how old she is, I know she was grown, she was 24, but where do you begin to start to look? Where do you go?
Right.
The very people that you go to, the police, of course, she's an African American woman, Black woman, who's grown. So they have this painted picture of all Black women, and she could leave if she want to, even though that's not a story. She
Right.
wasn't a street girl. She was a church girl,
Right.
Now, she ain't have Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, none of that. But I did. And the police did not believe me. So they really didn't take her case seriously. So as a parent, you go to the very people that's supposed to help you. And then you think in your mind, where do I begin to look? Even your own town is big.
Of course.
I look in the woods and I still, it's crazy. I pay attention to everything now. We have millions of pairs of shoes, right? I got a whole lot of them. I really do. And when the police come, do you know what she was wearing? And you think to yourself, oh God, what pair of shoes is missing? What shirt is missing? We buy so much that you really don't know. So to say the very least, I'm here. I keep going because I have other people that's dependent on me. But if I had it my way, I wouldn't be here. It hurts too bad. And your life stops midstream, but life keeps going. So what do?
Right.
You have to eventually get up. And I'm so thankful to God for my children because they stepped in when I couldn't, because I really was on my back for a while. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do nothing. Wash. My daughter came and she literally washed me up. I had no strength to leave the bed. So my world is just upside down, inside out, and broken. When I mean it's broken, but I'm here because of my children.
So I want to ask, was your daughter living with you or in her own apartment?
She was with me. She had just come home. It was May or June. She was with a church family in Spencer, Indiana, previously to coming home, and we had gone on vacation. Our first vacation again was last year with all my kids, but I wouldn't do a family vacation either because she
Okay.
was missing, and
Right.
we always got together. So she was living with me, and my grandmother who passed away, and my son, he passed away almost 2 years ago now, and my daughter that's with me too. So it's been a struggle.
So, um, do you remember how it made you feel when you first found out that she was missing?
Yeah, I lost it. Really, they say we all have a little crazy in us, but I went crazy. I never thought that I would have to take pills to go to sleep, pills to wake up, pills for energy, pills for anxiety. Thank God I'm not on any of it now, but it took me 6 years, well, 5.5 years to get off all that medication because I came from no medication to a whole lot just to cope. And everybody look at me and be like, Sean, that's my nickname. You're so strong. And I'll be thinking, y'all just don't know. It's my kids. I have to live for them because if I go, they gonna be messed up. And I heard it from their own lips.
So,
I have a question. So the police never came up with no type of leads, no friends, no boyfriends, no secret friends, no. Nothing. It's just she just was in the house, or did she leave out, go to the store? Like I'm
Well, she left. She was 140 pounds, but she thought she was gaining weight, So she used to exercise in my community,
okay.
what I thought was a safe community at the time. So she left to go for a walk and never made it home.
Mm.
So we've had a few tips that a couple of the tips the police checked on it. I believe, I would hope they did, but a few of the tips, the last time the officer called me and was like, well, maybe they're just a troll. And I'm not that old, but I didn't know what he meant by troll. So I asked him, I said, what do you mean by troll? They just telling you what you want to hear. So you think somebody would make up that they saw her to get my hopes up just to let me down, somebody I don't know?
Yeah, that's
So they, I don't know because I wasn't there, but I don't think they looked into that.
mm.
You don't feel like they took the case
They
seriously at
don't take
all.
our black girl cases seriously, and it's
They
my
don't.
first time being very blunt about it, but they don't. I'm going to tell you why. And I feel so bad for Gabby's mom and dad because they lost their baby. That's a hurting thing. But that girl was a grown woman who left with her boyfriend. You hear me?
Yes,
But they called the FBI
they
in. They
did.
went to her house. They didn't interrogate that boy's parents, even though they were
We're there.
there.
Yeah,
Mm.
They let the boy leave, right?
right.
Uh-huh.
We were suspects, okay? They brought cadaver dogs to my house. And when they found that my baby wasn't in my backyard, they never brought the live scent dogs back to even get them to begin to search for her. I had to go to the police station over and over and over and over and over again. So it was days before they even started.
Mm.
And the only reason why they started is because they started getting media calls. And my friends started calling the police station. You know what the detective did then? I was laying on my daughter's floor crying. He said, how are we going to, and I'm going to do it nicely for this show, how are we going to look for your daughter and answer media calls, and hung up in my face? And you know what happened to him? He got promoted. When I asked about the FBI, they even wanted to do billboards. I didn't get the billboards up till years later because of ComEd, the place I worked at. But when the billboards, Clear Channel agreed to do them for free, the police said they couldn't get the pixels right. They didn't involve the FBI because this wasn't CSI. That's what I was told. But Gabby, they pulled out all stops and they found her in this big old world and her boyfriend. Okay?
Hmm.
They looked for her and they knew she left with a man. They didn't stop till they found her. They engaged the FBI immediately, but his parents wasn't arrested, but they went back to his parents' house.
And his
Okay?
parents did have information on where
And
he
they
was.
and they
Yeah.
still not arrested. Okay?
Yeah,
But anytime, if just my opinion, I'm not in law, but if it was me and somebody came to my house and they ended up dead, trust me, I'll be in jail fighting for my innocence right now today. Don't you
Right.
think?
Right.
right.
And I'm sorry. I'm in my feelings. I didn't have much sleep
No, I
last
definitely
night. And it's
understand.
like
we
that.
both. I
Sometimes you
definitely
sleep,
understand.
sometimes you don't. All the time you cry. Anything reminds you of your baby. And there's really nothing I can do. My hands are tied. I'm her mother. I'm supposed to be there and I'm supposed to protect her. But the very people I need, they don't help.
Right.
That's all I gotta say. And I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
we
just in my
understand.
Thank you,
feelings
Miss
today, and
Howard.
I've
Thank you,
always
Miss
been
Howard.
quiet. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
We're gonna move on to our next guest, Miss LaShawn. How you doing, Miss LaShawn?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Uh,
good.
Please tell us the relationship and the names of your missing family members.
My daughter Diamond Bynum and my grandson King Walker, her nephew has been missing for 6 years from Gary, Indiana. They were staying with the stepmom and her dad when they went missing. He was babysitting King at the time. They were babysitting him for my daughter, which is King's mother, to go to cosmetology school.
Okay.
and they said she said she fell asleep, and when she woke up, they both was gone, and we haven't seen them since. The story of their story is the fact that we didn't get an Amber Alert. We didn't get a Silver Alert for Diamond until like weeks later, and the same as her situation. The police aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. I haven't heard from them. I wasn't hearing them for a long time, but I kept pushing it, calling them, and I finally spoke to one of the detectives, which it took months. Now they got a new detective on the case,
Okay.
which he's saying that they're gonna start the case all over and bring everybody in and question them all over again. But it's still taking them forever to do that.
So they haven't have found any leads, or have they interrogated the stepmom or the dad or anything like that?
They supposedly did it. They took lie detector tests, but according to her, she passed with flying colors. You know how she said it, but nothing so far. Just at one point in time, they said that it was a guy up for questioning, that they let him go several times. Said he couldn't possibly have anything to do with it, but it was several people that called him in and said that he killed them and raped them and buried them somewhere in a park or something. But I don't know if they actually looked there or not.
Right, they haven't showed you any reports or anything that shows that they have been out there in the woods to look in these spots where people have sent leads or anything like that.
No.
They don't show you anything.
No. And I had a couple organizations that was willing to do help do search. It was
Yes.
EquiSearch and a couple other organizations, but they said they needed permission from Gary Police Department in
To
order
come
to
and
do
look
it.
for your daughter?
Yes, they need permission.
Everything you do, you need permission.
So you
And
need permission to go and look for your missing daughter and grandson.
yes.
Wow.
Because it's an open active case. That's
Yeah.
why. Like all the websites I put my daughter on, even though the police took the credit, because they have to give the okay for it to be published. Because it's an open active case.
Yes.
Wow. So are both cases still open right now?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna say yes. And my daughter's case has been transferred to the Cook County Sheriff Division. They have a special task force for the missing.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, just like her, it's difficult um just having to go on with your life, living the day to day, knowing that you haven't came up with any answers, any clues, or anything.
Definitely don't
Where
know.
you just, what do you do? Like, it's really hard. My daughter, which is King's mother, she's really, that's her first and only child.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been taking it hard. She was in the same situation as you, like taking pills and all that type of stuff to try to cope and keep going on with life.
Right.
And it's been really rough on her by that being her first and only child.
Right.
And although I have other kids, which kind of keep me going as well, but it's so hard because I had to get up and say I have to live for these other kids too, which it's hard because I'm just like, I don't know nothing. I I don't know if they still alive. I don't know if they deceased now. I don't know if somebody's hurting them or, I've even went to this extent of getting personal readers like a psychic to read and tell me certain things. And they told me that um my daughter is being raped over and over and over again. And who have them is raping them.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
And I don't know how true it is, but just the thought, because these already
Right.
thoughts going through my
I
head,
I
like
understand.
anyway, as a mother,
Yeah, as a mom, I definitely
always.
I have thoughts sometimes. I have a 16-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old daughter, and my 16-year-old, she be wanting to go, and I'm like, no, baby, you got to stay in the room
Yes.
where I can see you at. And
The good thing is that iPhones now, the little tracking thing
yes,
stays
I
on
wish
if
they
the
yes,
phone
had
is
that.
gone.
It would have been better if
Because
she had an
right,
iPhone or something
right,
like that,
right.
but
So
we
I
don't have anything
yeah.
on her like that. She had a cell phone,
right,
but and they said they found a cell. Well, we found one in an abandoned house because they said her scent was picked up in an abandoned house because they had the cadaver dogs or whatever.
right.
But the phone that I actually got, I tried to give it to the police, and they said, "Oh, we can't use that. We don't need that. We can't use it." I found clothes that looked like my grandson's clothes in the alley, and I said, "I want you to check it for DNA." They said it's too long. The DNA wouldn't be in his clothes.
Wow.
So it's
Really?
yeah.
For my daughter's DNA, I had the fingerprints because we got them fingerprinted when they were kids. And
Yeah, we got those.
name is, and I always forget the acronym, but it's something national missing and unidentified people.
Mhm.
NAMUS, NAMUS. They said we can do her DNA and have it back in 5 days. My police department decided to do it through the normal channels. It took almost 3 years.
Wow. Well, I want to thank both of you ladies for coming on Chat That with
Yes.
Intellectual
Yes, and
Radio.
I
I am
definitely.
sorry. I'm gonna
Oh,
keep both of you in my prayers, your
yes, that's
families in my
yes,
prayers,
yes.
and that's
I'm
definitely
so
something
glad
to
that you
deal.
guys have found strength. Not to cut you off, but I'm so glad that you ladies have found strength enough to even be able to talk about this the way that you all are. Because I have children too, and I don't even know if I'd be able to even, you know what I'm saying?
Think.
Mhm.
That is so good. And I hope that God continue to give y'all the strength that y'all need to get through this and get y'all kids back.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Right.
Are you
Thank
gonna
you.
have calls? Or it's too late to have calls.
No, we do have calls coming in.
Okay. Cause
Yeah. Yeah. Chat that. This is Chat That. What's your name and where you from?
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you turn your phone, your other phone down, or your TV down?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he'll have to call back. Whoever that was, call us back 708-223-8953. If you have any questions right now, call back 708-223-8953. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. One second.
My name is Joshua. Can you hear me?
Chat that. This Joshua.
Yes.
How you doing, Joshua?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Fine. What can we do for you tonight?
Yeah. I'm doing fine. How are yourself?
that's King's father.
I'm actually calling. I'm King Walker's father, and I was watching the show, and I'm not sure if you all can hear me.
It's echoing real bad. Can you cut down whatever it is in the back?
What about right now?
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, I just, wanted to bring to light that the story itself, them laying down taking a nap at 9 in the morning, and she woke up at 10 in the morning and they were gone. He was 2 years old. You're not going to lay a 2-year-old down after he just woke up overnight for a nap a few hours later.
That's true.
Facts. I got
That's
a
true.
2-year-old. Facts.
You definitely
No.
not gonna lay nobody down at 9 o'clock in the morning. They're up and energized. On
No
top of that,
2-year-old, as well as this whole investigation has been very disrespectful to all sides of the family, especially me. Like this department does not share any information. They will not. Like I've tried to hire a private investigator, but he told me no. They got it. We don't want no outside help. But it's been almost 7 years.
So as a father, as the father of King, they're basically giving you the short end of the stick, regardless of the situation, regardless of you being the parent. They're giving you the short end of the stick, like as if you're not active.
Pretty much. They've been doing this since July the 25th.
And they won't allow you to hire a private investigator.
No, and I talked to him like a week ago, and I was asking like, how about we get the private detective and bring him in to give you guys some help because you don't have enough resources.
Correct.
And he still said no.
So is this the Gary Police Department or Chicago Police Department?
I don't do it. This is Gary.
Gary, the Police Department?
Yeah, it's Gary, Indiana.
Okay. Is that where you from as well?
No, I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
Have you all spoke to any politicians or anybody higher up that might be able to, I don't know, put a foot in somebody's neck a little bit?
We've tried.
No, I've tried, but a lot of these politicians have hidden agendas.
Of course.
Sometimes they only want to come and help when it's time for election time, or they're just trying to get some positive PR.
Right. They trying to get some votes in.
Yeah.
We definitely understand. I want to thank you for calling in too. I am very sorry that this has happened to you guys, and I will keep your families in our prayers.
I'm getting it out there so y'all hear about this. This is some serious stuff, and it can happen to you. It can happen to your kid.
Yes.
Your grandkid.
It's a whole industry.
Definitely.
Children, kidnapping people, organ trafficking.
Trafficking. It's right here.
It is a huge industry.
Yes, I definitely agree. I want to thank y'all again for coming on the show. Thanks for calling in, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies, for being on the show. Y'all, we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back to close out. Thanks.
What up, baby? Jay out, what up? Better understand me, they better understand me. You got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go down on the radio. You got something to say, then let me know. I'm trying to chit chat on the radio. Chat that on radio. Chat that radio. Chat that radio. If you got something to say, then let me know. Chat that radio. Chat that on radio. Got something to say, then let me know. About to go live on the radio. But at night when it goes down, 10 to 12 y'all tell me hold it down. The best talk show represent my town. There's something to say, let me know now. Say it with your chest, act bold. You can call them anonymous, just let us know. The live interviews, you can stream Facebook or YouTube. Trying to get in touch with Pillow Boo. Late nights, I need a cut, I need a Pillow Boo. Ask questions, they know who we are. Team full of heavy hitters, every upcoming stars. You got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go down on the radio. You got something to say, then let me know. I'm trying to chit chat on the radio. Chat that on radio. Chat that radio. Chat that radio. If you got something to say, then let me know. Chat that radio. Chat that on radio. Got something to say, then let me know. About to live on the radio. Different topics.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Pillow Boo, and of course my girl Sugar coming on back down here with me. We're about to get ready to close out, so y'all already know what y'all gotta do. It was a real nice show, so y'all go on Instagram and subscribe. Go to Facebook and subscribe. Go to YouTube and subscribe. Share, repost. Tag. Bring everybody to come watch it. Don't forget, come out May 7th to my day before Mother's Day barbecue. It's going to be good food, balloons, Mother's Day gifts, bouncy house for the kids. Bring everybody out with your music, all that. Bring your mamas on down to get her a gift if you ain't buy one. I'm just saying, come on now. Don't forget to keep in mind that the fashion show will be coming up August 4th. The Almighty Black Dollar Fashion Gala is gonna be real big. Y'all don't want to miss that, of course. And y'all know where y'all can find me on any social media platform. Just look for Pillow Boo, of course.
And
the-
Tiff Sugar, keeping
and
it
we'll
sweet.
see and we'll see y'all next Wednesday at 9:00. Peace.
Got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go down on the radio. Got something to say, then let me know. I'm trying to chit chat on the radio. Chat that on radio.